On behalf of the New York State Archives, I am really honored to welcome all of you to New York, to Albany, and to this extraordinary program. I'm just blown away by the whole thing. The theme of this exchange is collaboration, which is a concept that is not foreign around here. And it's a concept that really has to be a centerpiece for a successful electronic records program in any state. The importance of partnerships to deal with electronic records absolutely can't be overstated. The problem is so encompassing, the costs are so great, and there is just no one part of any state government that can do it alone. We know that there are many agencies, programs, individuals, and organizations that have a stake in technology or in the technology universe of any state government, and each of those controls a specific segment of the whole. Each of those may have the ability to make policy, to affect changes, to block actions in their own particular segment. And any of those actions can affect and impact the whole. So it is all of these disparate stakeholders who have to become our partners in order to ensure that government information and data in electronic formats are properly managed, and for those records with long-term value, those that are archival in nature, that they're maintained in a way that ensures their continuing preservation and accessibility. Here in New York, the State Archives has been working for many years to establish and to operate a viable electronic records program for its archival records, and also to ensure that active and inactive electronic records that are created by both state and local governments in New York are appropriately managed by the offices that created them. None of this can be accomplished by the State Archives alone. We work in continual collaboration with state agencies, with local governments, with our resource allocators that include the Governor's Division of the Budget and the state legislature. We also work closely with key control agencies, such as the state CIO and Office for Technology, to cooperate in areas in which our missions converge, to identify issues in which we have a mutual interest, such as preservation of records in electronic systems and ensuring public access to the state's electronic records, as well as to make recommendations to appropriate government entities for action regarding those issues. This collaboration has really taken hold since the arrival of State CIO Melodie Mayberry-Stewart. And we are really grateful to her for her leadership, for her clarity of purpose, her strong support of electronic records issues, and her collaborative approach to achieving our mutual goals. And with that segue, it's now my pleasure to introduce this morning's speaker. Dr. Mayberry-Stewart is a native of Cleveland, has been involved with information technology for over 30 years. She holds a PhD with a specialty in information systems management from Claremont University in California, where she was the first Black female to receive a doctorate from the Peter F. Drucker School of Executive Management. After leaving a successful 13-year career at IBM, she became a chief information officer in the healthcare industry and then in the energy industry. She has also founded an IT consulting company for nonprofits, and in 2002, she was appointed the first Chief Technology Officer and CIO for the City of Cleveland, where she created and implemented the citywide IT and telecommunications vision and strategy. In May of 2007, she was named New York State Chief Information Officer and Director of the Office for Technology. As the governor's top information technology advisor, she serves in the governor's cabinet, and she develops, implements, and oversees IT investments for the state. This is a $120 billion enterprise and has over 190,000 employees and serves a statewide population of 19 million. So it's a pretty important and major job, to say the least. Her position requires her to work with local and federal government agencies to deliver innovative state government services to citizens, businesses, and state visitors through leveraging technology. And with no further ado, I'd like to introduce Dr. Mayberry-Stewart.